Welcome everybody back to another Minecraft video. In this video, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be going over doing an overview of over a server that I played a long time ago. And with me, I have Tasha, and is Jenny there?
Yeah.
Jenny's there?
Yeah, she is.
Okay, Jenny might be talking a little bit, but
No.
yeah. Oh, she's not there.
I am here.
Okay, hi Jenny. Okay, so to start it off,
It's our house.
Tasha, don't break anything, okay? Here, just to make sure.
Did we
Yeah.
make that?
Why? Yeah, we made that. Look at it. It's there.
That big?
There.
See it?
Now you can't break anything.
But I couldn't break anything in the first place.
Okay, well now you can. Okay, so this is the starting noob hut, is what we called it. And this was made by my older brother, Ben. And here are all the rules. You can look through them. I'll put a link to the download of this map in the description below. But if I remember correctly, there is a secret chest that my brother planted here. And I believe he took all the stuff out. There was like a music disc and some diamonds and stuff. But that's pretty much it. And this is on the community server, so if people get on here, that's why. It's because they're on the community server. And I told them that I might be recording something. If someone joins and I didn't tell them that they're recording something, that I am recording something, then I might tell them. But started off, or I guess I started off by doing that little overview over there. But to continue it, this is a house made by someone, I don't remember who. But this is just a house, a tree house, I guess. And then there's another house over there that I guess they didn't complete. But yeah, so there's a port over here, made by Ben also. And there are boats here, and you could go take a boat to somewhere else. And what are you doing, Tasha? What are
I'm
you...
looking for the house.
Oh, okay. Tell me if you find it. I know where it is, but if you find it, tell me. Okay, so next thing over here is this magic tower that was made by one of my friends. Oh, and by the way, this was made 2 years ago when I was a freshman
No way.
in high school.
Is that it?
What did you find?
Found it.
You found it?
Yes.
Ah! Okay, you go walk around in that and stuff, okay? You go explore it. But try not to talk too much, because I'm trying to, like, do an overview. Okay, but you can still talk. It's fine. Okay, so this is the first mansion that I ever made. And you might see that, like, its style might be a little bit similar to the making a mansion video. Maybe not too much, but I guess it is kind of similar. So this is the first mansion I ever made on a server. Or first house, technically, on a server.
Reunited.
Yeah, there's a downstairs basement, and right here, there is a security system. I made a really cool redstone contraption, and I'm gonna go ahead and disarm it. Actually, first I'm gonna go in while it's armed. If you go in here while it's armed, then
It's on fire again.
this happens, and you will get shot until you die, and you can't leave. The door will not open. But if you go in, you have to kill yourself, and these are all the valuables that were in this secured chest. And to disarm this, you would have to go up there, and there was like a lever. I'll show you that later. This is the freezer I made, and there's just eggs. That's it.
Wanna see the place I made?
And there's a bunch of storage over here. There's redstone storage behind here. I'm only going to go into depth of the things that I made and that Dominic and Ali made. Well, this is on the server because you might not be interested in the other things made by like random people that you don't know, or things that aren't too much of big builds. So I'm going to go through the mansion as best as I can, but it's kind of big and there's a lot to cover. So I'll try not to go too much into it, because I don't want to make this video too long. But yeah, here's the workshop, and then here's the lever. I don't know if this redstone contraption still works, and for some reason that has been exposed. And this chest is looking weird, but here's some of the things that I had in here. And yeah, so if that's up, then it's not on. Okay, so I'm gonna show you something pretty incredible that has to do with something that I made a long time ago, or something that really helped us making things. So right here is probably one of the biggest mines ever made, like, legitimately. This was all made legitimately in vanilla survival in like 1.3 beta and on to probably 1.7. But yeah. So the story behind this is I made this after seeing someone else make a mine similar to this. And this right here was made by someone whose username started with a C, I think. I'm not sure, I might be wrong. But he made this really huge strip mine of some sort, and that inspired me to make one bigger. I think it's bigger. It's not as wide, but it's way taller and way longer. But yeah, so he inspired me to do this, and it provided us with a ton of cobblestone for our creations. So yeah, sorry if I sound a little bit nasally. I'm a bit sick, and that's why. Um, so yeah, this is the mine that provided us with a lot of cobblestone, and this leads into a giant mine, like a natural mine that led to the royal city, which I'll show you later. And Gorgon knows that I'm recording. He knows that I'm recording, by the way, so I don't think he'll be talking too much. Really? Really? That's... Okay. Tasha, don't do that. Okay. Here. There.
Oh,
Take that.
shit, no.
Take that.
No.
Yeah. You took it. Okay, so this is just wool that we collected, leather and stuff. I'll unban you in 5 minutes, okay? Don't do that. Okay, so that's just an overview. There's an upstairs with a lot more stuff. But yeah, there's also an attic and other things. Okay, so this over here is just a giant castle made by my little brother. It's not giant, but it's a castle made by my little brother. Okay, you see those mobs? This is what I'm about to show you. And I made this using most of the materials I got from the mine. Or the strip mine. Okay, so the strip mine is actually right here. You can kind of see the shape of it. A lot of people would like accidentally break a block here, and they would fall to their death, and that's kind of funny. But yeah, there's also a creeper statue right here that I made, and we would have a lot of fun, like make a backup of the server, which I'm currently using a backup of the server, the latest one. And yeah, that's just a creeper statue. We would like fill the creeper with TNT and blow it up, and we actually had an abundance of TNT, and I'll show you why. Right here, this is probably the most This is probably the most massive structure that was made on this server. So what this is it's a giant mob grinder thing. So right, like the things that make up this mob spawner are the right tower, or I guess the middle tower, the first tower, second tower. No, the first tower, second tower, third tower, fourth tower, and fifth tower. For some reason, it won't load. I'll be right back, and maybe I can get it to load. Okay, 1 second. Okay, we're back, and I successfully got it to load. I just had to leave the map and come back in. I need to unban Tasha. What is it? Pardon. Lil Swagger.
Little swagger.
Little Swagger.
Lil_swagger.
Little Swagger. Okay, so this is the mob grinder that I made. There's the first tower, which is the central tower. The second tower is the right tower. Third tower is the left tower. Fourth tower is the rightmost tower, and the fifth tower is the leftmost tower. Well, that's how I made it, or I assigned them. Okay, there's actually a danger zone right here. People would fall all the time and die. But yeah, you're pretty much doomed if you fall on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go through the tower. I'm not gonna go through all of it, but I'll go through a great deal of it. So I'm just gonna fly up this ladder because it does take a while to get through. Okay, so this room took so long to make. I actually didn't mine the obsidian. I took lava buckets and I made a mold out of like stone and filled it with water. So there are 4 rooms, I think, where you can, 3. You know what? I'm not sure. We'll find out. But there are 3 rooms where you can look down the glass and see the mob spawners in progress. Okay. How it works are the mobs spawn in like little areas, and they wander off into like this checkerboard pattern of air and stone, and they will fall through. So yeah. Okay. Next tower, or I'm not gonna go through all of the towers. I'll just go through the different types of towers. There's this tower, and there's a creeper up there, and you can see again the progress of the stuff. And over here on the last tower, you can just get a good view of everything. And Gorgon hit the ground too hard. Okay. So next, I'm going to show you the collection chamber down here, and then I'll tell you a story about the guy who made this tower. But yeah. Okay, that's also the city farm. And after I show you this, I'll show you the giant city that my brother made. Okay, so this is the collection chamber, and from here you can see it in progress. I don't know if while I'm looking at it right now, you'll be able to see any mobs fall, but maybe you will. So I'll just sit here for a few seconds. Okay, it doesn't seem like any are falling right now, but it does happen, and it usually happens more often during the daytime. Okay, so we're just going to go down here into the collection chamber, and I'm going to show you all the things that I gathered legitimately making this thing. That chest just has random stuff in it, and you can see that I'm already collecting some stuff. And there's not going to be any zombie flesh or anything like that, or anything like post 1.3, because that's when we started making this. And this is all the stuff that, or that's not all of it, but there's all the bones that we got from the skeletons, all the feathers we got from the zombies. Here's all the arrows from skeletons, and then the gunpowder from the creepers. Okay, so I need to tell you about that gunpowder. One day, we had to back up our server to about like 2 days back, I think, or maybe like 1 day. But one guy actually made a house, and this is probably the backup that we had to resort to when the guy blew up. Or I haven't gone to that yet. But what we had to do was we had to restore because like the world got corrupt, and then it caused everything to turn snowy, and it caused some chunks to like generate weird, and it was just hell. It was really bad. So the guy got mad because he had made like a big room over here. Or wait, no, he did, and then we actually removed it because we were trying to destroy his stuff because he got banned from the server. So we were just removing his stuff. Why is that door like that? That is odd. I guess he hacked it something. Okay, that's weird. But yeah, we destroyed his stuff because he got mad, took all of the or a lot of the gunpowder, made TNT, and blew up the top of that, and I had to rebuild it, and that was painful. So we gave him 2 chances, and he griefed twice. That was the second time when he griefed. Second time was when he got angry and blew up the top. And yeah, that's when he got banned, and we banned him, and we took away his stuff, and yeah, we never heard from him again. But this was a house made by my brother's friend, and then my little brother's friend, and this was a house made by that guy's brother, my little brother's friend's brother. Okay, this was made by Jacob, and he made a lot of other things that I'll show you later, but this wasn't made by Jacob. This was made by someone else. Forgot who. But this was made by someone else, and it was never finished. It was supposed to be like a big castle, and it was improved by my brother Ben. It was first made, it wasn't finished, it was improved by Ben. Now this pyramid was made completely by Ben, and it had a waterfall that would go down, and then close off, and then go down. Similar to like that, if you've played my Pyramid of Temptations map, there's like a clock. There's like an area where you have to climb up a waterfall, but the waterfall is like staggered or something. It's weird, but I don't know why it isn't working right now. You probably have to go in there and flip a switch to turn it on, but I'm not going to do that. But there's like a garden in there with trees and things. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the city. It's pretty impressive, and he got most of the cobblestone from the first person who made the big what's it called? The big mine that was right there. The first one that inspired me to make the second one. He got it from that person to make all of this insane stuff. So the entrance is right there, and you go in, and there's a big keep, and this tower should be loading. For some reason it isn't. Oh wait. Oh, they removed that tower because it looked hideous. I remember. That's what happened. Okay, there's a big tower here. It was like a kind of a light tower. But this is the keep. I'm gonna go into this and show you something that I made. Okay, inside of the keep. But the physical keep was made by my brother Ben. So I'm not sure how to get to where I want to go. Oh, here it is. I think. Wait, no. Oh, it's this way. Vault. Okay, so what I did, I don't remember the code. So there's probably like no way of getting into this. Okay, so you have to close the vault behind you, which I'm not going to do, actually, because there's no point, because I don't think anyone's going to go in here. Okay, so this is... Oh, we actually did have... it wasn't completely vanilla, but we had a... like a bucket mod that wouldn't allow you to go through doors. That was it. We didn't have like any more modifying stuff. But this is how the combination lock worked. You had to... I doubt this still works. I really do doubt it. But we're going to press the reset button. Yeah, I don't think it works. But you press a button, and then it closes it. And yeah, this definitely doesn't work. But you would press a button, and then that one would close, and you have to press them in the right order, and then submit, and the vault would open if you got it right. I don't remember what was in the vault. I'm gonna go ahead and look, because I'm really interested to see. Oop, I just broke the door. I'm sorry. Okay, we'll fix that. Oh, by the way, the texture pack that I'm using is the Faithful times 32 texture pack. Okay, so we're gonna go down here and take a look. Yeah, it was pretty secure. It was just diamond blocks and stuff, and you couldn't mine into it because there was lava and stuff, and it's pretty dangerous. So yeah, there's that. The vault made with redstone. There's a lot of redstone. I guess I could. I probably shouldn't have done that, but yeah, there's a bunch of redstone that I made. Jacob. There's a kid named Jacob, and he played on this server at the time. Whenever we had the server up, and he tried to make a combination lock, a 9x9 numpad combination lock, but he failed, or he didn't have enough redstone. I don't know what happened, but yeah, he never finished that. So I stripped the redstone of that, and I made that, and it was okay with him. Okay, so next thing, I think we're done with the keep. There's a lot of other hallways and stuff in the towers and between the towers, and there's like a barracks and stuff, and that all lead, the barracks lead back here. And I think I can go into the barracks if I need to, or if I want to show you guys. But this is just, that's all it is. That's all it is. The Khalid Desert. Oh yeah, it's the Desert District. The Desert District is another part of the city that was made by Ben, and it's pretty cool. For some reason, the doors are all messed up. I don't know why, but they are. Okay, so this is the courthouse of the Desert District. I'm not going to go into all this stuff, but my brother's girlfriend, Ben, his girlfriend, who is Katie, she had like a wool store. Well, she would like take orders of wool, and she would make them and give them to you for gold, for some amount of gold. And we did have like a shop bucket plugin, and we didn't like use it because it was kind of a pain to use, and we just found it easier just to like trade gold in your hand for things that you wanted. So this is the giant arena that Ben made, and I think Jacob helped him make it or something like that. But we would, from time to time, we would like fight in here, like using flint and steel or weapons or whatever we had. And yeah, that was a lot of fun, and it's a really cool arena. Okay, so this right here is a neighborhood. All of these houses were made by Katie, which is Ben's girlfriend, or who is Ben's girlfriend. And I think she was working on more houses, but she never finished because we like stopped playing the server. So yeah, there's that, and you can go explore these houses. They're really creative. She's definitely really good at building houses and stuff. And yeah, you can go ahead and look at those for yourself. Over here we have the port district of the city, which was made by one of my older brother's friends, and he also made a hotel over there and some other things, but I don't know exactly everything that each person on the server made. But yeah, so he made these ships and all the stuff in here. Okay, so the next thing, this is over here, just a small little town area made by my little brother's friends and him. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and fly in that general direction until I reach the next city, where I'm going to show you some other things. Oh, and by the way, these roads were mostly made by Jacob, which was the guy who tried to make that giant redstone numpad lock, but didn't succeed or didn't have enough redstone. And there's a lot of other things that he made, and I'll go into them. And actually, there's a city over there. I'll just go ahead and fly over there. But this city was made by the guy who made the Wizard's Tower back there, that I showed you on the early in the video. I think. I might be wrong. What is the city called? Yeah, this is the city made by that guy. But this hotel was made by the guy who made the port district. I'm not going to go into it. It wasn't furnished, but the structure of the hotel was made. So yeah. And there's a church back there. I think that's a church. I might be wrong. But there's some other structures that you can go ahead and look into, and there's a castle over here as well. So for the next part of the video, I am going to have to cut the video and fly over there. So I will be right back. I'm just going to follow this road until I hit the next city, which is the urban district. 1 second. Okay, we're back, and we are in the urban district. I probably didn't need to cut that because it wasn't as long as I thought it was, or as far away as I thought it was. But this was the latest. This is the newest city that we started building, and it has some people that you may know. It has some of their creations. So this skyscraper was made by Jacob, the guy who made the redstone stuff and some other things, and the roads. Okay, right here we have. I'm not sure what this was. Who was this? Taylor. Okay, Taylor was the guy who made the hotel and the port district. He was making this, and I believe he made the churches as well. Let's see. Uber Furby. Yeah, I believe that was Taylor. Okay, so this town was started by me. There were a bunch of shops. There was Ben's Bakery, but I made the actual I guess structures, and people bought them from me for like 1 gold each house or something. I'm not sure. But I don't know where that leads to. You can go ahead and look at that for yourself. I don't know why these signs don't have any. Why these post signs don't have any signs on them. The lumberjack was a thing that I made, and there should be a chest over here that has some goodies in them. Yeah. I don't know how I remember these things. This was like 2 years ago, but I somehow am. Okay, this over here. What was this? This was probably just someone's house. Yeah. This is the skyscraper, like I said before. It's pretty cool. I'll go ahead and just... Arthur was his name. Arthur some number was the username of Jacob. Okay, so there's that. There's like a little room up there. I have no idea how to get into that room without breaking blocks, but I'm pretty sure there's a way, but if you guys find that, tell me, because I'm interested to know, because I never found a way. Or maybe I wasn't looking hard enough. But yeah, if you guys find that, go ahead and tell me. Ooh, what's that? Oh, that's cool. There's like a little mine down there. Okay, so over here we have the latest thing that was being built in the city, and one of the later things that was made before Jacob stopped playing. And shortly after this was stopped being built, we just generally stopped playing the server. Not because this stopped being built, but just because so many people didn't play out anymore, and I don't know. I'm not sure why we stopped playing on this server, but this is probably one of the latest things that was built until the server stopped being popular with the people that played on it. And most of the people that did play on this were people that I knew in real life. So yeah. Okay, so this was just a resort, a vacation resort, of some sort, hotel thing. And yeah, so I'm going to show you 2 creations made by people that might be familiar to you. Actually, all 3 of these are made by people you might know. First one, okay, there's actually a reason why this is all blown up. From time to time, we would do griefings of the server. We would make a backup of the server, and we would just go into creative mode and just destroy things for fun. And then we would go back to the backup after we finished. And this backup that I'm using right now is a backup of just before we started doing a griefing. And I think someone on the server thought we had just made a backup, but he started making a trap that if you walked over it, you would fall to your death, and started placing some TNT. But I had to tell him oh wait, we haven't backed it up yet, so don't do it yet. So that's why there might be a few holes in some areas, but for some other holes I don't know why, but for some of them might be because of that. So this house was made by Allie from the Tried Survival series 2 years ago. Or no, I think this is only 1 year ago was whenever this was made, but the server is 2 years old, roughly. Okay, so this was made by Allie from the Tried Survival series. Pretty cool looking house. You can go ahead and check it all out for yourself. I don't think the 2nd and 3rd floors are furnished. We'll just take a look through the window. Yeah, it doesn't seem so. There might be like a room, but that's it. Okay, next house was being made by me before I stopped playing. This is just a door. That's it. It's just a door. Really simple piston door. These houses were being made right after pistons were introduced into Minecraft. So yeah, this is my 2nd house after making that mansion, but I never finished it. Okay, the next one was made by Dominic. It's his mansion. It doesn't really look like a mansion, but I guess it's a mansion. Or it was intended to be, but it was never finished. None of these houses were finished because we stopped playing shortly after we started making them. This door was made by me. It's a pretty cool concept, and there was always like a creeper in here, and whenever we entered, like a creeper would always come up to us and just blow up the door, and I'd have to fix it. So that was definitely a fun time. What is this? Ah, Alex's house. Okay, this is Alex's house. I never really went into here. I don't know why. I guess you could check this out for yourself. I'm checking it out right now, probably for the first time. Okay, so I might have been in here before. If I did, I don't remember it completely. But yeah, there's Alex's house if you want to check that out. He's also from the Tried Survival series. He is Chewbacca. For those of you who get the reference. Okay, so this is going to take us to, I think, probably our final destination. Like, this is the final destination that I'm going to show you, because this is the final, like, area that is, like, on a road, I guess. There are some other, like, islands that are kind of spread out, that have some structures made by people who want to just build away from civilization and other people. But yeah, I'll just cut the video because this one actually is maybe a little bit further away. And actually, once I get back, Tasha's going to join in because she's going to talk about this as well. Okay, so we'll be right back, and Tasha will be here. Okay, we're back, and unfortunately Tasha can't join us. And what I'm looking at is something that I don't actually know what it is. That long hallway is a mystery to me, and I have no idea what that is. And I don't know what that is either. I think that's just a mine made by someone who was on the server before. And also, as you can see, there were a lot of caves around here. And wait, maybe Tasha can do it. Let's see. Yeah, Tasha is bailing on us. She's going to bed. Unfortunately, she won't be able to talk with us about this. But what this is this is the last thing that I made, that me and Tasha and Jenny made before we all together stopped playing. I'm gonna log out real quick and log back in, and hopefully that will generate quicker. Let's see. And yeah, okay. For some reason it's frozen over the thing up there, but I'll tell you what that is in a sec. First, just this thing over here is just a cobblestone generator that I made. Yeah, that's how it works. Oh, and it seems that it's broken. Okay, whatever. So this is a mansion made by me, Tasha, and Jenny, and there's actually a funny story to this. One time, okay, as you can see, this entire thing is made out of wood. Well, Tasha decided to set it on fire, something that she made with her own sweat, blood, and tears. And yeah, I don't know why she did that, but I think it might have been an accident, but she set it on fire. We had to get my brother on here to help us, like, go in creative mode and put it out with water and stuff. And that set us back a little bit, but it's all made out of wood and wool and stuff. These here, there's like a lever between each room, which is kind of like a hotel thing going on, where you have to like unlock both doors in order to connect the rooms. Excuse me, something like that. This hallway goes all the way around. There's rooms on each side. So yeah, okay. So right here we have a window with a opening door that leads to a balcony, which overlooks the ocean that is pretty big for 1.3, which is when this was generated. Okay, so the next thing is we're just going to go ahead and jump over this railing over here, and what I'm going to show you is the porch with the window. I don't know what the technical term is for it, but there's this room with the windows over looking towards the ocean. So if I remember correctly, there's another secret chest, both here and here. Oop. Alright, and these were made by me because Tasha, as you know, she can be a little bit impulsive sometimes, but she would always take my stuff. And this is where I hid all of it. There's that chest as well. But yeah, there were some of my goodies. And yeah, these stairs lead back up to that room that leads up to that balcony. And over here we have Tasha's room. I don't know why there's a sign right there. Maybe these chests got turned into cobblestone for some reason. That would be weird. Okay, but I don't know why those are cobblestone. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you is like I think this was a balcony leading over a underwater area, I think. I'm not sure. But over here we were just going to add storage. A lot of places and not as creative as the master bedroom for making a mansion, but it serves its purpose. You can sleep in it. There's a little closet with nothing in it. Yeah, there's a master bedroom. Okay, so next is our pool area. that's just it. It's just a pool area. And yeah, and there's a hallway going around it with a room on the side that is empty. So yeah, there's the mansion. It's pretty much empty, and Tasha caught it on fire, and we had to rebuild a lot of it. And yeah, there's the story of that. I believe that's everything. This is just like an outpost that was put there. This is a really weird looking natural cave thing. Yeah, I think this pretty much covers everything. If you want to look at more, there's a bit more thing. There's a few more things that I haven't covered that are in locations that you probably won't be able to find. But I'll just head over there and tell you the general direction. There goes my phone. Someone else should answer that. But there's Dominic's original. Okay, 1 second. Okay, we're back. The telephone isn't ringing anymore, and I can show you this real quick. This is Dominic's original house. We referred to it as something else, as you might be able to use your imagination to determine what that looks like for yourself. But this was Dominic's first house that he made on the server. And yeah, there's his little tree house type thing. And it seemed to be very popular among the people that played on my server to place trees on their houses. There's one there, a house with a tree on it, house with a tree on it. There's a house with a tree on it over on the other side of the on the other side of the mob grinder. Oh, never mind. This one doesn't actually have trees on it. It used to, but we told the guy to change that because it was kind of annoying to see houses with trees on it. It didn't look too good, but yeah, we weren't too hard on him about it. 1 sec. I'll give that guy some food later. There's a lighthouse made by Ben, and there's an inn. Here's a house. There's another house. I believe if you go out that way, you might find something. But yeah, I'll if I can find a map, I'll probably insert a picture of the map near the end of the video. So that pretty much covers everything. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to go ahead and explore this map for yourself, I will put a link in the description to download the map, and I'll also put a link to download the overview map that you are probably looking at right now. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.